Ladies and gentlemen of Bournemouth, we're from Rise Above TV, independent YouTube media. We're looking to conduct interviews with members of the public about their views of the current state of the UK, the lines in the sky, Nigel Farage, quit Stalin. Please come and have a chat with us, we don't bite. It only goes on our YouTube station, not the Chinese Communist Party. Thank you, please.
With the green hat looking at us on the wall. Right.
Hello sir, have you got 30 seconds to talk to us? We're from Rise Above TV, independent media.
Sorry, I don't speak English.
No problem sir, you have a great day.
No worries, mate.
Hello ladies, would you have 30 seconds to talk to us? We're from Rise Above TV, independent media on YouTube. Yeah, is that all right? Are you ladies from Bournemouth?
No.
No, from Worcester. We're just trying to get a general gist of how the public are feeling about current state of the UK, Keir Starmer and the government, his latest policies.
Total mess.
A total mess.
Yeah.
Do you want to elaborate that? Do you want to tell us why you think he's a total mess?
He doesn't listen to anybody.
Do you think he's selling porky pies?
Oh yeah, they all do, don't they?
They all do.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
Looking after his own people.
Do you think he's prioritising foreign nationals maybe?
Yes.
And
110%.
particularly the immigration thing, that's a big part of the UK at the moment.
We've got nothing against them, nothing at all, but you know, you've got so many homeless people and everything, and they don't look after our own people first.
Veterans, homeless,
Mother and daughter, we both think the same.
lots of domestic issues that need to be addressed before we start sorting out foreign nationals and immigration.
Yeah.
Then
they can come in. You can't get to doctors, you can't get into hospital, you can't get anywhere because.
What would you say to somebody that would call you a far-right racist kind of thing?
I'm far from racist. I've got loads of friends with different nationalities. I work with different nationalities. That's just an excuse.
What do you feel about Nigel Farage and the Reform Party?
I don't even know who he is.
You don't know who he is, no?
Nigel Farage is like the third party coming in to beat Labour and Conservatives, and his main point is he's saying Britain first, stop the boats, stop the rainbow nonsense, teaching kids that they might want to be the others. You know what I'm talking about? Anti-woke.
He's like the Donald Trump of the UK.
Yeah, he's the UK Donald Trump. What do you think of Donald Trump?
He's straight to the point, isn't he? You know?
Yeah.
And
think what
if
he's
he
doing
wants
is
to
a good
if
thing?
he gets something done, he gets it done. That's it.
But he has some crazy ideas which aren't great as well.
Quite entertaining as well.
He is a bit of a character, isn't he?
He's got a great tan, hasn't he?
Forever orange.
He's straight to the point. He don't stand on the rubbish or anything like that, does he?
No,
you
no,
know,
he doesn't, no.
You know, some things obviously you think, my God, what's he doing? But he still sorts things out at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
You know?
Let me switch the subject, right? So we're obviously sat on Bournemouth seafront. It's a beautiful day today. We're looking up at the sky and it's a blue sky. Are you aware that a couple of weeks ago, I think 3 or 4 weeks ago in the UK, in the mainstream media, every station announced that there is a plan to dim the sun in the UK? Did you hear about this? It was on BBC. It was in the yes, to dim the sun to combat climate change. This has been officially announced 4 weeks ago. A 66 million plan to dim the sun. Have you heard about those weird people that are constantly talking about the lines that are sprayed in the sky, the chemtrails? Are you aware of this? You're aware of it?
Yeah.
What do you think of that? Is that a crazy conspiracy theory, or is that actually something to be worried about?
Truth through it. Yeah.
So if you look up at the sky at the moment, sorry, what's your name?
Louise.
Louise, I'm Andy PG from Rise Above. If you look up at the sky, do these clouds look natural to you, or do you think that might be something that's looks a little bit fishy?
They're a bit merged, aren't they?
Do you think that might be some aerosol particles spreading out in a lower and upper atmosphere? Do you think that?
The video and they were seeing a plane go side to side, so why would they need to do that?
Absolutely.
Why would they need to?
Well, this is the thing, right? Because for many years, people have been observing that, and they've been called tinfoil conspiracy hatters, idiots. But, like I said, now 4 weeks ago, £66 million is being spent to spray particulates into the sky to dim the sun to save us from climate change. Doesn't that sound crazy?
Yeah, very crazy.
A healing power. The sun helps us. Yeah, the sun is what we need.
It's quite a lot of good things,
Yeah,
isn't
it's a healing power, and that's what we're trying to get
there?
rid
It's all
of.
artificial again. So
Yeah,
what's that
yeah,
going to do
exactly.
to us? What
Exactly.
is it going to do to us?
We're inhaling, aren't we?
Too many artificial things
Well,
going on.
as we all know, what goes up must come down.
Yeah, exactly.
So if they're spraying heavy metals and
Where's it gonna
aerosol
go?
particulates in the air, it's
Yeah.
all gonna come
Ladies of Worcester, you seem very open-minded. This is going to be the final question before we leave you to enjoy the beach for the rest of the day, right? Let's rewind 5 years to 2020. We all know what happened in 2020. Some people think it was a genuine health scare. Some people think it was a scam. Looking back, what do you think about what happened in 2020? Did you go along with it? Did you resist? Do you have any regrets?
I don't I probably do, having the jab and stuff, because, you know, I know a lot of people that have got long COVID, and I've got a friend that actually passed away, you know, with a blood clot.
Many of us have heart attacks, blood clots, yeah.
I met a lady the other day actually in the hospital, and she's got long COVID, she can barely breathe, her life is ruined, absolutely ruined. So it's got to be something to do with the jab. It's got to be.
Something to do with the jab.
I think it wasn't, you know, what's the word? They didn't really
Research it.
research
They
it.
just inserted it into our
Yeah,
arms.
they wanted something quick and fast, but they didn't know the consequences of what would happen to people.
I'll let you know, part of the reason our media station, our podcast exists is because in 2020 we started asking questions about it. Myself and Andy, we were making videos. I made some speeches at protests warning people about the implications of what was going on.
Lance was
Arrested, £10,000 fine over my head on bail. Yes, yeah, on bail for...
Allowed to speak your own mind.
I wasn't allowed to speak anywhere near in the streets.
Problem, we're not allowed to speak what we feel. Surely the people of the country, we're allowed to be able to speak how we feel about things, you know. We don't expect
Free speech.
everything. We don't expect everything, you know, to be right. I like my views.
How do you feel about the erosion of freedom of speech over the last few years since COVID-19, since 2020? Do you think it's got worse?
I do, yeah.
You do?
Yeah, I think you can't speak about anything without them saying, oh, you can't say this, you can't say that, you know.
Maybe a knock on the door, maybe being arrested for a Facebook post or an opinion.
They arrest the wrong people for the wrong charges and stuff, you know. We have a right to voice our opinion on things if it's going to affect our lives. We don't have our own opinion in our own country. This is what we're going to do. We're going to let millions of people come in, sod you lot. We don't care about you, you know. Doctors, you can't even get into a doctor's appointment. Nothing.
Everything's being put under strain. Totally agree. Ladies, thank you very much for taking the time to speak to us. You're two very open-minded ladies.
Here for you.
This is a free
Why don't you
gift.
please give it to a friend.
It's got a website on it, Rise Above TV. If you're interested in asking questions, these kind of conversations, we broadcast every Friday night on YouTube at 8 p.m. Thank you very much.
Good evening, ladies and gents. Good afternoon. We are here for Rise Above TV, independent UK media, asking questions about the current state of the UK. If you'd like an interview, don't be scared. We don't bite. It's just for our YouTube station. Hello, ladies. Would you like to speak to us? These ladies over here. Come on.
Let's go on to the beach here. Lovely day here in Bournemouth. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We're from Rise Above TV on YouTube. You guys having a good day?
Yes, I am. Thank you.
Awesome. We're just here.
My top half, don't get my bottom half.
We're just here. We want to talk to some people who are on the beach just in Bournemouth, and we want to see, what do you think about the state of the UK at the moment with Keir Starmer, with the current government? What do you feel? What do you guys think about that?
No, I would say, yeah. Ever since Keir Starmer took action, I think things have kind of gone up, then they went down, then they went up and down, and I don't think it's not stable for the UK.
Do you think he might be telling porcupines? Do you think he's fibbing to the public and lying?
I think he is.
You
yeah,
think he is?
I think he is.
Do you think he might be just the same as every other politician, or?
He is exactly the same. I think, what was it, Green Party? Was it Green Party? The good thing? What would you vote for?
I'm not here to answer that. I'm here to ask you. We just want to see,
Me?
what do you think about Nigel Farage and the Reform Party and the Conservative Party? What do you think?
No, he's not nice, but he was kind of funny on I'm a Celeb.
On I'm a Celeb.
Yeah, he was.
Nigel Farage.
Yeah, he was
Okay.
funny on there.
That's the highlight of his career.
Yeah, that's about it.
Do you think Nigel Farage might be the kind of Donald Trump of the UK?
Yes.
Yeah, you think
Yes.
that's good? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a bad thing.
It's a bad thing.
I don't like Donald
We
Trump.
don't need a Donald Trump.
No, we don't need a Donald Trump.
Okay.
Let me ask a question, totally different subject. We're here at the beach today, enjoying the sunshine and the good weather. I'm looking up at the sky, and it's mostly blue, right? Were you ladies aware that about a month ago they announced in the UK the official plan to dim the sun? £66 million to dim the sun to protect us from climate change. Now, bearing that in mind, right, do you think those tinfoil hatters that have talked about the chemtrails and the lines in the sky for many years, are they as crazy as we thought they were before?
No, they were definitely not crazy. Obviously, you can see it. It's actually so proper.
Did you just say they're not crazy? You can actually see it with your own eyes?
You can actually see it with your own eyes. So,
See, this is the thing, right? Normal people, a little while ago, nah, that's crazy stuff, you're wearing a tinfoil hat. But now, as soon as it's on the mainstream media, people are now ready to accept it, right?
I've always, whenever I see like skyscrapers, I've always said, right, they're putting chemicals in the sky.
So you've been on this tip since day?
Sorry?
You've been on the tip of chemtrails since day one? You didn't doubt it to start off with?
Yeah, of course. It's so obvious. Like they're putting chemicals in the sky. Look at that. A lot of people are getting sick these days as well. And it's just like years ago nobody got sick this bad. But nowadays, you can see a lot of chemical trails. There are people getting more ill and ill.
Wow. So, right, we've got some open-minded ladies here, right?
we have.
So now that you've said that, I'm going to go straight to my next question, right? Let's take a rewind. No, it's fine. You've got it's messy. This is one of the most tidy little beach setups I've seen. Let's rewind 5 years to 2020, when you know what happened.
Yeah.
Looking back, right?
I'm allowed to swear.
You can swear, you can say whatever you want. This is Rise Above TV. Did you go along with it? Did you resist it? Do you regret your choices? How do you feel now in retrospect about the pandemic, the scamdemic, the pandemic?
Well, I do totally regret it because I unfortunately did believe it at the time. But then afterwards, because it kept going on and on and on, it's like, you know what, I think we're getting made a fool out of it. Like, the government was out there having fun while we were told to get locked down. So if they ever tried it again, I would not believe it. I will not stay home. I will be out there partying.
So what you're saying is, you believed it, but you started to lose your conviction when it went on too long. It's like, 4 weeks to flatten the curve, 8 weeks to flatten the curve. 18 months later in 2021, they were still trying the same old tricks. Is that what made you question it?
Yeah, because then the government was caught, that they're out there partying, and while we are told to isolate.
So Boris Johnson helped wake you up with his parties and his cocaine snorting and his hookers and stuff like that. That's what I said that when it happened in day one. This guy has been telling the truth. It's bullshit. He's been having a party and showing everyone this isn't real. What do you think about that?
Yeah, well, unfortunately, we were all made into a fool. But I don't think the UK, well, the world will never be a fool again.
Wow, that's powerful. The world will never be a fool again.
I think we're going to ask you guys one more question. So, like you just said, you don't think the government was telling the truth about COVID-19, the vaccines and stuff. What do you think do you think the government's telling the truth now when they say they're spraying this stuff in the sky to block out the sun? Do you think they're telling the truth, or do you think they're doing it for a different reason?
I think they're doing it for a different reason.
And what do you think that might be?
I don't know what the reason could be, but I don't think it is to do with the block in the sun.
Well, there we go, you guys. That's something to think about. Yeah, I'm going to give you guys a lanyard. It's got our website on.
Give them more than
Absolutely, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and I just want to say, ladies, you're clearly very open-minded. Thank you very much for chatting to us. Our podcast is every Friday night on YouTube at 8 p.m. We have call-ins, live guests, researchers, and we ask questions, and we're not afraid to ask the right questions. So thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you.
RiseAbove.tv.
Oh my God, guys! Bin strikes in Birmingham. They need to go. We're from Birmingham, by the way.
Okay, big up the Birmingham ladies. Take care of yourselves. Have a lovely day in Bournemouth.
So it's a beautiful day here in Bournemouth. There's plenty of people on the beach here enjoying the sunshine while they still have it. Just pan up to the sky. Look at all the chemical film across the sky which has been sprayed up by aeroplanes. Nanoparticulates, guys, with aerosol injection.
Please put your hand in the air. We don't fight. Oh, the lady over there in the yellow bikini. I can see you. We are heading over. 0.10 seconds until we arrive Rise Above TV's in the house. Hello, ladies. How's it going?
Good afternoon, ladies in
You didn't
Bournemouth.
think this was going to happen, did you?
We are from Rise Above TV, independent media. Is it alright if we come talk to you guys for 5 minutes? Yeah, you guys having a good day in Bournemouth?
We are.
Are you from Bournemouth?
No.
No? What are you guys doing here?
She's from uni, she did uni here, so we're visiting her.
Okay, so as some young uni kind of people, we just want to ask people about the state of the UK at the moment. What do you think about Keir Starmer and the government, his kind of policies towards the UK at the moment? How do you feel about that, ladies, if you don't mind?
Everything's so expensive.
Yeah, everything's expensive.
Yeah. Prices have gone up for stuff.
So you're noticing the cost of living is increasing.
Yeah,
100%,
especially as young
yeah.
people. As students, it's hard.
Yeah. I want my student loan to be bigger. It's not enough. $4,000 to last me.
Yeah, my student loan doesn't even cover my rent.
All right, so let me ask you this. I'm going to assume that you ladies are mostly in your early 20s as a collective, right? Yeah. Correct? Yeah. You're at university. Yeah. So you're on the start of your adult journey. You're building up debt at university, hopefully to build a career. With what's happening in the country at the moment, how do you feel about your prospects of actually finding a good career to pay off that student debt after you've finished? Do you feel positive? Do you feel confident? Do you feel like there's opportunities?
I feel worried.
Go on.
I'm going to jump in here with a microphone. You feel worried?
Yeah.
What do you feel worried about?
Just like getting a job, because like I don't know, there's not much.
There's not many jobs around. There's not many jobs around.
Exactly.
Is that right? And everything's super expensive.
Yeah, and it's like you need experience to have everything, but like can't get experience without having a job.
Does anyone else want to
I don't know
comment?
what I'm saying, to be honest.
Okay, that's cool. Should we ask the ultimate question? So, guys, back in 2020, we all know what happened with COVID-19. Do you have any regrets? Did you resist it? Did you go along with it? What did you think of it now? What do you think about it?
I think it was so good because you got to do exercise like all the time.
You enjoyed it. You had a good time, yeah?
No, but yeah, well, no, that obviously like the deaths that comes with it, but like the actual lockdown, I bonded with my whole family. It was good.
GCSE year as well, so we didn't have to do GCSEs, which was.
So you got out of doing your exams, yeah? Okay, cool.
But the government was shit with it because they had parties.
Sorry, say that again?
It was one rule for us, one rule for the government. Yeah, that was bad.
Okay, so Boris Johnson and all these guys having parties when everyone else was locked up, you didn't like that at all, no?
Like, we all had to suffer a lot with our mental health, and now that, because we were isolated from people and they're out there partying.
Okay, we're going to ask you guys one final question, if you don't mind. You don't have to answer it. Did you take the medical procedure which was advised by the government? Yeah, you did, yeah? Do you have any regrets about that, looking back on it? Do you think it was necessary? Would you do it again?
I don't really know what was actually in it, and my nan had it and she's really ill still.
Your nan's really ill? Oh, we're sorry to hear that. Really sorry to hear that.
She had like effects from it, and I don't think there was much like information about it. I think everyone just took it because it felt
to get it.
Like, you needed the
You felt pressured to get it, forced to get it, yeah?
Everyone was like, if you don't have the passport, you can't go abroad or anything. Like, so it felt like a bit, if you don't have it, I don't know, but yeah.
So you guys succumbed to it. So do you think, looking back now, you would do the same thing? Or would you say, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go on the holiday. I'm just going to leave it out now. Would you do that again if that time came around?
You didn't really have a choice. Like, I don't think we had choice. Like, they actually were just like, get it, otherwise you're, like, what is your life?
Otherwise you can't do anything.
Like, I felt like we had to have the passport, like the picture of it, that we did it, the card, and if we didn't have that, like, do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay, go on then, let's take over.
How many times did you actually get asked to use that passport thing? So bearing that in mind, do you feel like you were conned?
Yeah, 100%. Con.
Yeah, because everyone was told you have to do this to be able to do this. You have to do this to do this.
Yeah, I feel like it was all a con. It was all a road and stuff. And well, to be fair, I actually only got 2. I only got 2 of them. I hate injections. Actually, I might have even got 1.
I'll let you know the reason that we're here today and we've got this podcast and this YouTube station is because in 2020 we started to ask questions about it. I made a speech at one of the lockdown protests. I was arrested, £10,000 fine over my head. Couldn't go out of my house for almost a year. The police were harassing me and I beat them in court, thrown out. So that's why we're here today, because we asked some questions and they really tried to stick it on us. Girls, I want to say thank you very much for speaking to us. Obviously, when a bunch of weirdos come up to you with a camera and a microphone, it's not that easy. Yeah. All right, so thank you very much. Give these girls some lanyards or something. Rise Above TV, we've got a YouTube station, we do events and everything. So I want to say thanks very much for chatting to us, yeah?
You've heard of me, the flow's poison, liquid mercury. Hear my voice when I curse this beat, I let it moisten before surgery. Guilty in charge, repeat offender, for revealing elitist agenda. Still at large, delete the data, success or defeat or retreat or surrender. And I can't let go, killer artist Charlie Hebdo. That's a false flag, actors in tow, and the blame